So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... Bale! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Not the most accurate pass. It's Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Just too high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Played in by Zambrotta. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Kaka. Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. Lofted in, and that has been cleared.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Silvestre venturing down the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Cruyff. Silvestre. Now, what about a counter-attack? France are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Bullet is always looking to break lines. Gerrard. Terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Cruzeiro
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, who's going to be first to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Maldini. That is ended up in no man's land. Eto. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Bale. It's Bale! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now there's a fine ball. He's dealt with that really well. Nemecha, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Kaka. Gerrard. That's Eto. Cruyff, looking to be a menace in the final third. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Plays it in low. Buffon claims it, safe hands.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the run. And this is Messi. And this is Messi. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. France's free kick then. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Camisa 25. Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 4.
And this tries a shot! Gilberto Silva gets it clear.
Cruzeiro
Can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. It's a goal kick. Drogba. And it's Dembele. Kaká. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out towards the flank. Oh, that is Dembele! And for a moment, time stood still. And he skips past his man. That'll be a throw-in. Played in by Zambrotta. Gilberto Silva. Here's a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Deftly away. Silvestre. Oh, that's fabulous. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Cruzeiro really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Cruzeiro have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he was quick to react. Now it's Dembele. And here's Drogba. Eto'o.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruzeiro can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nemecha makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's having a shot! And it's in! And the game has liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And this is Drogba.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 7, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 23, camisa 10. Substituição em andamento.
Mbappe with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Cruzeiro have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Mbappe! And he's lost his man here, and he shoots! And that's a tidy finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it didn't. Real chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Cruzeiro perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lobbed in behind. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a good ball out wide. This looks promising. The ball has bounced loose now. He's under a lot of pressure there. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Now it's Bale. France have reclaimed it. Now that's well seen too. And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Schneider. He is just correct. Schneider! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Five minutes left on the clock. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? Maldini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Neymar. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Inzaghi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Olise. Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's got away from him. Shot shapes to shoot! And with that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Schlotterbeck. Ronaldinho. Gilberto Silva. Ronaldinho. Messi. And Serginho. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pullet has it out wide and in space. Oh, well played. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and that could set him on his way, and he's lost his man here. No foul, says the referee. Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Kaká. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Cruyff. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. He'll try from distance. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. New Caledonia has the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's on it, can he get away? That's a look and place it forward. Now it's Dembele. And now the breakaway. Dembele is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neither side yet able to find the net. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run. That is good alertness. Kukçu. And it's Dembele. Now it's Kaká. Bale, and this is Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Messi threads one in, picks out and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Deftly away. New Caledonia have got it back and they'll have another go. Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho. Gerrard. This looks promising. Takes aim and crosses. That's a decent clearance. Dembele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to play it through. He's through here. And that could well leave a mark. Referee has just said play on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bale receives it in a good position here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And this is Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Changement.
Down to business again.
Cruzeiro have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get...
And Van Nistelrooy! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
New Caledonia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And here's Pato. Pato! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Pato. It's Pato! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
New Caledonia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kukçu. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pullet. Oh, this is a very good run. It's a goal kick. pinches it off him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That's tidy.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pato gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Serginho. Rijkaard. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Changement. Le numéro 4.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 80. Ronaldinho. Le numéro 22.
Doué.
Le numéro 10.
Doué stood his ground strongly.
À leur place.
Doué going face to face with his great rival.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Le numéro 14.
Gilberto Silva with a fine tackle. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. They want to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping it.
Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
De Ligt. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they win it back again. De Ligt is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Messi. Always goal side. Messi will not want...
Cruzeiro really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they...
And it's Pato. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He has found the way through, and he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Alexander Pato deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rashford. Well, played right into his path. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
New Caledonia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Schlotterbeck is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes. Takes a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! Deep, deep into injury time! And time is up.